Hey guys! Today we're going to be talking about a paranormal experience
that we
together.
had at a sleepover
Yes.
in my basement at my last house before we moved.
Yeah. So, we were in her basement playing the Ouija board. I'm just going to start off by saying the Ouija board is super dangerous and I'd suggest not playing with it. Like, at all.
Like, if you do, take caution.
Please. Extreme caution.
It's dangerous and can open portals to demons and spirits. Unwanted demons and spirits.
Yeah.
Unwanted paranormal substances.
Mm-hmm. So we were in her basement and we were talking to this spirit or demon named Austin. I think he's a spirit because he really helped us. And we were talking to him and we asked, is there a demon in here?
Evil spirit.
An evil spirit in here with us? And he
He's
went to
bad.
yes. No, he went to yes.
Oh yeah.
He went to yes, and then we asked, should we get out of here? And he said, yes, get out right now. And then she turned around, and I was kind of like freaking out. And she turned around,
And I was like, there's like a little panel on the door, or on the doorway. There's a little panel on the wall. There's a little panel kind of doorish thing on the wall, and it's usually taped shut because it's kind of sometimes it just kind of opens by itself. And in that room, there's been paranormal experiences before. Like my brothers were in there, and the light just kind of turned off, not like power off, like the light switch
was down. Yeah,
and
like that.
It was crazy. And like there's been like shadows and like loud noises in that room and things falling off of shelves. And so I turned around and
The little panel thing that was taped shut is like open.
and I'm like, Sahaba, was that open before?
And I just like, no, I'm like freaking out and I just like slowly just turn around and I say, no.
And then all of a sudden it just
slams
shut. Like,
and we scream and take like all the stuff we can get
really
quickly, and then we run out of that room, and then the lights turn off in that room, and the door slams shut. And then we like get out a cross and a Bible, and we're holding it, and we're sitting on the couch in a blanket, and we see that the door's back open and the lights are still off, and then we turn on Contemporary Christian and the lights turn back on.
and Sahaba's like, she's like, look over there at that light switch.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's back on everything, and like, it's back up, and everything's normal again. The door's open, and I'm like really wondering what's going on. So we sit down there for a while, too scared to even move, really. We're shocked.
Yeah, we're like in shock. We're just sitting there like
I'm scared to even get off the couch and walk over, or not into the room, like over to a different room and get something.
Yeah, but we're like scared to get water just to drink.
Yeah. So we eventually find our courage and we walk upstairs to my room and we close the door and like lock it.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there and I'm thinking, my laptop's about to die. I left the charger in my room. And she like, don't go back in there, don't do it. And I'm like, well, I want to go back and get my charger. I'm like a technology freak. I need my stuff. I need my technology and I need my charger. So I'm going crazy. And the next morning, I'm just like, no, screw it. So I get up.
No, not the next morning. No, like after 30 minutes, you're like, oh, you know what?
I thought it was the next morning.
No, it was the same night.
Oh, well, it's quite a while ago. So I'm like, screw it. So I kind of walk down the stairs, and Zahav was like, oh my gosh, no, don't go. I'm like, I gotta go get my technology. So I'm really scared. I'm like regretting it as I go down the stairs. I can't turn back now. So I go down to the basement. All the lights are off, and the only light that's on is the one in the room because we didn't find the courage to go over there and turn.
But
it off.
we were scared to even put our hand in to shut off the light.
And so I was scared, and I was like, oh, I'm like, if people can do this kind of thing, go into haunted houses and stuff, then I can surely just go into this room and turn off the light and get my charger. So I walk into the room, and I'm looking around, and my feet go into the bare wooden floor. It's all like, ugh, it's creepy, and like the panel is open. The panel door on the wall, did you know that? Did I tell you?
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, well, the panel door is open on the wall. And I can like see inside the panel door, and it's like really creepy, and it's like all dark, and I'm like, and so I grab my charger really quickly, and like I rolled up, and I run out the room, and I turn off the light, and I run upstairs, and I leave the door open. I did panic. I just closed the door.
So that's like one of our worst paranormal experiences.
One of our worst.
One of our worst, not the worst, but that was definitely like one of the most scary that we had together.
I don't even know if that was just like if this was just crazy, like not even a paranormal
Like,
experience.
okay, I want you guys to tell us in the comments below
Your paranormal experiences.
Yeah, your paranormal experiences, and do you think this is actually a paranormal experience?
It feels like it because I'm like,
yeah, I mean,
the piano
it
door
was
slamming,
freaky.
and then like
the door slams shut,
and like the light turning off. That's really that's crazy.
I think it's a paranormal experience. If you guys think that this doesn't count because we didn't get hurt or something, just go ahead and tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, and I was about to say, I don't know if this is a paranormal experience. It probably wasn't. It probably because I didn't tape the picture well enough onto my wall. But that picture, like one night I'm just laying in my bed, I'm just kind of laying there, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, I'm so scared because this was like the first night in this new house, and I was really creeped out because I didn't know anything about this house yet. And I was laying there in my bed, and then all of a sudden I hear this loud noise. And it's like a picture coming off the wall and like slamming, like not like slamming, like it's paper, but I could hear like crumpling and like hitting the desk and then kind of falling to the floor. And I'm like, what is that? What was that? And so I'm just laying there like the whole night, and I wake up and the picture's on the floor. It was probably because I didn't tape it well enough, but
I think that's
a reasonable explanation, but,
yeah.
But you never know. You can never know for sure.
Yeah.
We are believers in the paranormal.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't know if
I mean, I can't think of any better explanation. If you guys can think of a better explanation, please, we'd like to know. But there wasn't any wind or anything in our room, or in the room. There wasn't a window at all.
There was no windows.
No windows. The door was closed. And how did it get open?
The what?
When we ran out, how did it get open?
We opened it. I opened it.
Oh, okay.
We opened the door. I opened it.
But yeah, we had the door closed and everything. Yeah.
Don't worry, there's my brother in there.
Yeah, that's
playing ukulele and stuff.
It's not some weird ghost playing the ukulele.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's been many paranormal experiences. Like one time, I was at my old house. It wasn't me actually. It was my brother. He was home alone, and he could hear stomping up the stairs. He was home alone.
There's definitely been a lot of paranormal stuff happening in her old house, or happened.
I think that my house was haunted. I honestly think nobody's buying that house. Like my house has been on the market for so long, and nobody's bought it. I feel like whenever somebody walks in there, they get like some eerie feeling, and they don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
And it's not even that expensive. It's the biggest house in the neighborhood, and it's the biggest house in the neighborhood and like really low price. It's lower price than like the smallest house in the neighborhood, and still nobody will buy it. It's really nice. Well kept. We've cleaned it. We've repainted the walls and everything. We've done everything to try to get it sold, and nope, nobody wants it. And also, I remember one time I was standing in the laundry room and I turned around and there's nobody else there, and there's a shadow walking across the wall.
Yeah, so basically there's just been a lot of paranormal things that have happened in that house, and it's kind of creepy. I think there was a demon in there for a very long time, and that there's
I think
still
that
in there.
house was built by, somebody built it and then moved in to that house.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, I never knew what happened to those people. I think they might have just moved out, but maybe a demon moved in with them. Maybe they were like paranormal believers and did a Ouija or something, but
I don't know.
It's creepy. I feel like I have really big cheeks.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe below for more paranormal videos or videos to do with scary or creepy things. We might, yeah, we'll see what happens in the future.
Alright, bye-bye.